Hi, it's Devin here from Absolute Injury Management, Gippsland's Exercise and Sports Medicine Centre, and finals are just around the corner, so stick around because today we're going to reveal the biggest secret to faster post-game recovery. At this time of the year, post-game soreness can be an absolute killer. There's an accumulation factor over the course of the year and our bodies are screaming out for a rest. Now, if you don't recover right, all that junk, all that waste product that your muscles produce sits in the muscle, doesn't allow the muscle to repair, therefore we get sore, we then can't train. It means we then are deconditioned, we're also susceptible to injury. If we can recover well, we feel much better. Our body gets fresh nutrients, fresh blood flow, we get muscle repair, you can train harder, which means you can perform better. Let's go into this into a little bit more detail. Okay, so starting with this picture over here, what we've got is we've got red sections here and they're muscles. And then in the middle of this, we have a vessel. Now that vessel can either be a vein or it can be part of what we call our lymphatic system, and they're responsible for getting rid of all the junk that accumulates inside of our muscles. So let's say what happens is we end up doing some exercise and we get some junk that sits in our muscles. Now eventually that stuff will find its way into the vessel, and then when it's in the vessel, it's got to go up against gravity. It's got to get back to our heart or some other organs that are going to help get rid of all that junk. Now, what has to happen in order for that to move against gravity is our muscles actually squeeze the vessel. So our muscles contract and they squeeze against the vessel, and that helps to move this stuff in this direction. Now, these here are valves in that vessel. Now they're one way. So once we get the stuff past the valve, it can't go the other way, which is great. So our muscle contracts, pushes it up against gravity, and then the next muscle has to contract in order for that junk to move even higher. And eventually that will get to where it needs to go, where it can get filtered. Now the problem is sometimes that happens slow, and there's some things that we can do in order to speed that up. Now I'm going to give you the hidden secret today. There's a product out there called the NormaTec Recovery System, and we have that at Absolute. So I'm going to show you what that is. It's basically a big boot, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections that will fill up with air in a sequence that mimics the same sequence that we spoke about over here. So it's mimicking what your body is trying to do. So it's going to assist getting rid of all that junk, which allows us to get more blood flow. It allows us the muscle to repair faster, which means we can then do more training and then play better. So again, if we look at that picture here, here's our vessel running up the middle of the leg, and here's just an example of some muscle groups. So what will happen is NormaTec will come in and create huge amounts of pressure here, and it will then move all the junk from this section into the next, just like the muscles we're doing in the example over here. Next, this section will blow up and create pressure, again simulating a contraction of the muscle to help move those waste products into the next section. And again, the next section will blow up and create amounts of pressure, simulating what the muscles are doing so that we can then, through that one-way vessel, move everything back towards the heart. Now that NormaTec system you can sit on for around 30 minutes or 60-minute sessions you can do here at Absolute, and that's going to significantly speed up getting rid of all that junk in the muscle, getting fresh nutrients in there so you recover faster and therefore you can play better. Now this NormaTec technology is used at AFL, NBA, NFL, NRL, all high level sports, and you can get your hands on that stuff right here. You can even have a free trial. So if you're struggling with your soreness throughout this year, simply give the clinic a call on 5174-7250, or you can jump online at absoluteim.com.au. Check out the NormaTec Recovery page where you can download a free trial voucher. It's only $20 for half an hour or $40 for an hour after you've had your free trial. So make sure you come in, have a go, find out what it's like before the final series is, because it just may be the secret to you performing at your best in September. Thanks, guys.